Talk about each department just a little bit and some other issues we've had here in town. First, let me introduce the council members so all of you know. I think all of them are here. Virginia Reagan, the council members, Dr. Thomas, council member, Randy Green, council member, Kirsten Anderson, council member, Trudy College, council member, and Martin Standard, council member. I'm going to start out with the general administrative department. Ms. Kirsten Anderson, she's the chairperson over that department. Carolyn Duncan is not here. She's got a few days off. She's the clerk of the city clerk. And that's followed under general administrative department. They have 5 employees under that department. And they handle personnel, insurance, business license, municipal court. And one thing I want to mention today is about the health insurance and that part of it. Our health insurance went up this year to 16%, last year 14%, the year before 8%. And it's getting worse. And, I don't know what's going to end up happening. We may have to make some good arrangements. We pay for the single person that works for the city, all of this. Then the family plan, it's the single's like $50.85 a week. And the family plan, we pay about 75% of that. And it costs $400 a week for a family. That's a lot of insurance. It's about got to the point that we're going to have to do something different for the family plan. I don't know why it's got that high. But we haven't given a raise in 3 years, but we've absorbed the health insurance cost each year. And if it goes up next year that much again, I don't know, we're going to have to make some kind of different arrangements. I don't know what. It's going to be too expensive for us to handle. All of my work comes out of Carolyn and Sandy's assistant. They do all of my work in that department. I'm going to go to the police department. Jenny Reagan's the chairperson of that. Bob Stebb's the chief. And, the 911 comes under them. It's down at City Hall. We're one of the few that still have the 911 in the 6 cities of Cobb. Smyrna still got theirs. And Austell, that's the only 2 that's got it. The rest of them give it to the county. We feel like we need to keep it. One reason for the response time, it costs us a good bit of money to do it, but we try to do that ourselves. It's important for us to have it where we can be controlled over it. They have 40 employees, I think 39, maybe a part-time too. The crime, there's been no murders this year. 2010, it's not what we would. Last year we had 1. The crime in our city is a lot less than surrounding cities. Bob and our police department does a great job there. They had 7,592 calls this past year. It's too many calls. They do training of 40 hours a year. Each officer has to do the training. That's what's training. I'm going to go to the fire department. Dr. Thomas is the chairperson over here. Tim Williams, our fire chief. We have 2 fire stations, 20 full-time employees, 12 part-time employees. Emergency calls, they had 1,176 last year. That's a lot of calls for them to go on. Response time was 3.85 minutes, which is good. A few years back, Smyrna and Austell a few years back tied for the state. So we were tied with them for #1 in the state. We've got a good response time. They work hard. They do a great job. we got a grant from GMA for $11,000 this past year. We got some new gear, all the gear stuff for them. We got a mutual agreement with Cobb and Douglas County, which we've had for several years. What that means is if we need any help, they come help us. If they need any help, we help them, both counties. And that's worked out real good. They've been good with us. If they got a fire at one of their stations, we'll cover their station while they handle their fire. And if we've got a fire, they'll either come help us or come in and assist us in another fire if we have something else happen while we got a fire going on. The fire department was 240 hours a year, each employee of training. One reason they do so much more than the police department is because of our ISO rating. And ISO rating is how much you pay for your insurance on your home. And we're working to try to get that lower. Last time we went from 6 to a 4 and lowered it about 25% on the insurance premium on your homes and such as that. So we work hard to try to pull that down. And we're going to try to we could go to a 3 right away, but it's going to be a little time yet before we have him come out and re-rate us. So it would probably lower it another 15% or something on homeowner insurance to do that. But it takes time to get a lot of that in place. They've just been working on, they've had a facility out here, training facility. They've been training there a good bit. We've spent a good bit of money and got it in place in Douglas County and Cobb, both trained with them out here in the building down on some property we got. And that's real good. It's what you call in-house training. We don't have to send them out of the county to train, and Cobb and Douglas both come and train with us. I think even Baldwin County comes usually some too. So we've got that going good. And, that helps them get a bit of training in. I go to Public Works Department. Martin Standard is the chairperson over that department. Randy Bowie is our director there. They've got like 19 full-time employees, and I don't think they use them part-time. Let me say a little bit about the flooding. September the 21st, I think it was, of 2009, we did well over 700 houses flooded. A lot of homes are still dealing with it. I think it's probably, we don't know exactly, probably half of it has been fixed back, moved back in. The other half is some of them have been foreclosed on the banks, some of them's left on the 23 of them we were buying out of the one that's left. That 75% of it is from federal, 10% from state, 15% from Austell. And we handle all of it. It's always just like buying a new house. You have to have a lawyer, run the titles, check to see what they owe on it, and all that. Once that's done and we get it closed out, we closed out 8 out of the 23 so far. And then we go through the process. There's a couple of them historic, so we got to go through that problem. It's going to take a year or so to do that. We got to see if they got any asbestos in it. If it's got asbestos in it, we got to have it tested, look after that. Then after that, we'll end up tearing it down. The property goes back to the city. We built on again. Anyway, we've spent, our part's going to be about $430,000, which is pretty expensive for the city. And we've had some money in reserve, and then for that, we had a problem. Powder Springs didn't have the ones they do in Jerkins County to pay their part of it. They're going to pay the county back later, work out something in the county. But we've always kept a little money in reserve. Of course, this has hurt us a lot on that. there's been probably gonna be 61 additional homes that might get bought out. That's 5 years away, at least. If the money, if the federal government, all of you know, broke, they appropriate money for it. And I don't know what it probably cost us. I think it's close to $11 million instead of 61. It cost the city of Austell $1.5 million at least. I don't know what we'll have the money to handle it either in 5 years from now. So that's going to be something that it's going to be a long time to happen. The houses that might get approved. And the way they'll do that, they're going in, they restudied Sweetwater Creek. It's going to be raised, elevation probably a couple of feet, and that'll put them 61 houses in there. I don't know what will be the final outcome of it. We should know that in another year or so, or maybe this year. Storm water management fees is something that the federal government put on us. All the streams we have to check pretty often to see if there's anything we didn't put in them. We used to charge $1 per house per month to put it on your water bill. It got so expensive, we took that off. Now it's going to be started out this year, it'll be $3 a month. That'll be put on your taxes. Then it's going to end up going to $5. We've had so much expense. In most cases, that's how most counties and cities is doing it. I think looking on the property tax. And some of the bigger companies, such as CareStar and all that, that's going to be a different program. I don't know what fees would be, but they'd be more expensive for them and Norfolk Southern and some of them. Because they've got a bigger piece of property and it involves more. I don't know what that expense would be. And the other, the Parks Department, Randy Green's the chairperson. Jim Graham is over that department, the department director. Got 4 employees there. Blazing Park, all of you know, it flooded. We've had a lot to do down there. Insurance, we had some of it insured, some of it wouldn't. The part that was insured, they'll pay the whole bill on the insurance company on some of the bill.